But if you just have empathy, which is the third one, empathy and compassion, right now, you will win in practice. Empathy and compassion, you're going to win in practice. Someone's views might be different from you. Their belief of masks might be different from you. Their belief on lockdowns might be different from you. Their belief on vaccinations might be different from you. But it's irrelevant right now. It's irrelevant because they're in pain. I'm just going to say this, I always, I don't really teach anything that I'm not doing. Honestly, guys, that's all we do. Is those of you, and I coach other coaches, by the way, even in the chiropractic industry. I'm not the only coach that does it. Everyone's like, why do you do that? I'm like, because we're big part people. I've got many people that I've helped create extra figures from coaching, and they're my clients, right? So that's the way I am. But one of the things I would say to you now is I believe my experience of coming to this country, because I didn't really want to be, as you guys know, I lost my father-in-law a week ago. And it's interesting, a big lesson for me is, especially in the chiropractic industry, I think my lesson from it was, I don't know if I've been as compassionate as I should have been to other people out there. And it really got me thinking about what's going to win. What's going to win in the coming year? What's going to win? And it comes from the pains that we all have right now. And let me ask you this: how many of you just want to go to a fucking coffee shop and just have a nice coffee with your family and your kids, and just like a simple pleasure, right? Of course, And my father-in-law passed away of COVID, and prior to this, I just didn't think it was going to affect me. Does that mean I don't believe lockdowns are crock of shit? And of course I believe lockdowns are crock of shit. If they worked, I wish they did work. Do I think masks are just everyone's just following suit? Yes, I did. If they worked, great, but they don't. Am I going to go out and get the vaccine? Me personally, no, and that's not my agenda on anyone here. But all of that stuff's irrelevant. It's irrelevant because guess what? There is someone in your practice who's lost a loved one. There is someone, even their belief is that they've lost it to COVID. Maybe they haven't. There is someone in your practice, but their belief is that, by the way. Beliefs become truths to people. Is there someone in your practice who's feeling extremely, depression rates are through the roof? Is there someone that's lost a job? They're predicting over 2 million people would have lost their job by the end of this year from the start. How many of you at least had someone in your practice who's had a hardship, lost a job, has got 2 or 3 kids at home trying to make it work? How many of you at least got someone like that in your practice? Of course. How many of you have found it very difficult to run businesses and hold the family together when no one's going to school? I have. And it's been freaking hard, guys. It's been hard. So my lesson for everyone today, and I'll close with this really, is my brother said it perfectly. I think you'll win in the marketplace right now if you just ooze, and I've always said it, 3 things that most successful chiropractors have. 1, please write these down. By the way, this is all team members. 1 is energy. Number 2 is certainty. Listen, there's no secret that the best chiropractors on the planet are so certain of the thing they do, and often that's really very based philosophically, because the more, and I believe that's just because they've got more certain the thing, because they've spent more time studying the thing. They've read the green books, and as they're reading, they're engaging it, and they're becoming more certain, and that shows. Patients can feel it. You are a different human being when you vibrate from a place of certainty. So whatever that certainty is for you, I'm not pushing my agenda onto you, but I'm just telling you that's why so many of those philosophical docs are so successful, right? So 1 is energy, next is certainty, and number three, and I've said this for a long time, our secret weapon, and I really want you to embrace this in your practice in the coming months, coming year, because by the way, if you didn't realize, we've at least got another year of this baby left. And some of you are like, oh, thanks, Ryan, killjoy. You got another year. And if you think you're coming out of it, you ain't. And you think this is the last lockdown, it's probably not. And the reason I'm telling you that is to set your context. While everyone else While everyone else is thinking it's almost over, I'll tell you, you need to reframe your context, and I'll teach and I'll finish that. But if you just have empathy, which is the third one, empathy and compassion, right now, you will win in practice. Empathy and compassion, you're going to win in practice. Someone's views might be different from you. Their belief of masks might be different from you. Their belief on lockdowns might be different from you. Their belief on vaccinations might be different from you. But it's irrelevant right now. It's irrelevant because they're in pain. People are hurting. They're lonely.